He's Jose. I'm Call. This is Talking Ball, and hello to all of y'all. What's up? Jose, how's it going, my man?
Noisy. It's Halloween, and because it's Halloween, everyone's coming to the door, and they're coming to the door, and every time they come to the door, it sets my dogs off, and they're not the smallest dogs, so they go absolutely mental. And yeah, I don't mind Halloween like everybody else, but I just hope it goes peacefully for everyone. And the sooner it's pissing down with rain, yet people are still coming to the door. So I'm just hoping
they want that free candy.
So I'm hoping it stops. I'm hoping it stops because then the dogs will calm down.
So we got to know, what kind of candy do you give out? What kind of sweets do you have out in the bucket?
We put out a box of refreshers, I think they're called. So
it's got Google that.
It's got an assortment of sweets. I didn't do it. I let my wife do it.
I'm Googling it right now to find out what that is. Oh, cool. Yum. Made by Swizzles Matlow.
You get,
if you wondered.
You get refreshers, the chews. You get the lollipop chews. You get lollies that you can suck on as well. You get fizzy sweets. You get love hearts. So
what you're saying is everybody head out to your house, grab some good candy because it sounds like you got the good stuff. Chris Agambar is in the house. What is up, Chris Agambar? He says, boo. Boo, right back at ya. I think that was in my response to telling everyone this is going to be a spooky episode today. And then I heard that another thing, and I'll just say it too. I heard Eric Dyer shows up around this time of year on different shows. So watch out. If you see Eric Dyer, let us know in the comments if you see him. Just be on the lookout for Eric Dyer. Yeah, Jose. This was meant to be and might still be a members takeover show. We are currently awaiting confirmation from
members.
From members, exactly. And I think that kind of speaks maybe to the fly by the skin of our by the skin of our teeth, kind of riding wildly into the wind on our stallion kind of style that we've got on the show. We plan things. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that's life. If anybody knows that, it's a football club, and if any football club knows that, it's Tottenham Hotspur. So need I say more? So we move, and if they show up, wonderful. We hope to see them. Real quick, want to get their banner up, and I just want to say big up, Chris Peters, Wayne Botter, Soji Fagad, and Mia W, our lovely Patreon members. Big up to you guys. Fagad, right? That's the way that you pronounce Soji's last name.
Yeah. Although I will say that Mia did message earlier on today to say that she can't make the show because she is got her boys with her and they're too old to go trick-or-treating, so they are having food, pizza and stuff like that, and also watching a film. And I think, from what I saw earlier, I think the film that they'll be watching tonight is Hocus Pocus.
Oh, classic. And those are good memories. Those will last you forever. That's good deal. Glad you're there. Glad you're doing that, Mia. The wife and I are going to do similar stuff later tonight.
I will say that Soji is out of the country at the moment.
Oh, man. International. Soji
he's out of the country, so I don't know whether he's going to be able to log in or not, but he's out of the country. As for
Wayne Bonner,
I'm not sure.
Right. Wayne Bonner is going to try. His work schedule is prohibitive. He has to get up very early, so he's probably already in bed, but he said he's going to try. He'll definitely have us on, he says. And then, oh, man, you look awesome. You look like me. Are you me right now? Wow. We've got Colin over here, and then some imposter Colin because there's no shades. Anyway, you look great. You look great in those. Perfect. And very rock and roll. But yeah, Chris Peters might show up. Hopefully we see him. But we've already got people in the chat. And guys, if you love being top of the league, smash a like on your way in. Everyone will point out it might not last forever, and they are definitely right. But let's enjoy it while it's here. Spurs are top of the league. So yeah, smash that like if you could. And Adrian Sorka saying good evening all. We're back at you, bub. D. What's up, D? After 16 years in my house, I get to finally realize no free sweets here. It's sad that it took them that long to figure it out, but I'm glad that you finally. I'm glad you finally got him to realize what was up. Beer Talk saying, "Big up, Colin Jose. This looks like, or this looks, the like looks smashing. I get it. So yeah, smash her that like. She looks smashing herself. Love it. You look smashing, Beer Talk. You're looking lovely today. Yeah, Jose, it's Halloween. We talked a bit before the show that it's like you're saying, not as big of a holiday in the UK and England as it is in the US, but still, it's celebrated.
I'd only say because your country's far bigger. I will say that there's a lot of people that wanted to that do celebrate, that do enjoy it. They have the parties and stuff like that. I would have said that most of the parties probably took place at the weekend, as they did in the States as well, being that today falls on a weekday. But the kids love it. They're out with their parents. They go out trick or treating, and and they put on their costumes and that. So it's well received by a lot of people. You get the usual. You get some people that partake, i.e., all my kids. They did their pumpkins, and the pumpkins are outside the front of the house with the candles inside them, so it's all spookied up. So they did all that. Although my kids are too old to go trick or treating, they did that part, left it outside, so that it shows people that are coming around to the houses that we do accept Halloween trick or treaters.
Yeah, the opposite of Steve D. You're saying, come into my house. There are free sweets here.
But then you also have some people that clearly put on their windows or whatever, pretty clearly put that this is not acceptable here. So, or that they don't partake in it. So everybody knows what they're doing, so to speak.
So is it generally the older folks that are like, don't come here, I don't want to do that?
Yeah, I think for older folks it's a bit more difficult to keep getting up and down or come to their doors, and so I generally would have said it was a bit the older people.
Yeah. Very fair. But happy Halloween to everybody out there watching. Is it the day after Halloween for you now, Nita? I'm not sure now if it's the morning, if it's November 1st. Let us know what the date is.
Where is Nita? Is Nita in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if Nita's in Australia, it's the 1st of November already.
Well, happy day after Halloween. That's all Saints Day, All Souls Day. I can't remember. I'm a Catholic, or was a Catholic. Not anymore, but I had to remember all those days. But we've got lots of people in the chat. I've been going all throughout, but let's go up and say hey to Chris from Meta Football TV. Hey Chris, what's up, bud? Wanted to wish us good luck. This one I thought was ominous, so we're all counting on you. What are we doing, Jose? What did you sign me up for that you didn't tell me about? Chris is wishing us luck. Are we okay? Thank you for the good luck. I hope we do well in whatever we have to do. Wayne Bonner is thanking me for the compliment, and I meant it. You are beautiful today, Beer Talk. I thought you look great. Wayne Bonner, sup, everyone? Hope you're having a good day and a great Halloween. This is the Wayne Bonner, everyone. Patreon member of this show. If you'd like to become a Patreon member like Wayne Bonner, you'll be able to hang out, and we'll get that link up for you in just a second. But I just wanted to shout out to Wayne Bonner.
Did you receive the message from the Patreon page? Because if so, this is your time to come on.
Yep. Yes, sir. And you did get that. I mean, confirm that for me, please, if you don't mind. But yes, if you can come on, that would be dope. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you on this spooky Halloween night. But going down through the comments, Nita R is here. Good evening, all. How are you doing, Nita? We're killing it. I hope you're killing it. Wayne Bonner, Chris, love a bit of Airplane. Where did I miss? Oh, is this a lyric to something? I don't know much Airplane. Anyway,
Airplane. Oh yeah, the film Airplane. It does say that, didn't he? Yes,
it's a film.
Yes,
it's a good film.
It's from Airplane, isn't it? That saying, yeah, it is.
There you go, Wayne Bonner solving the crisis for us. And I might have said that Nita was from Australia. What if she's not? Wow. Okay, but anyway, yeah, keeper West Ham Ndombele versus Dyer. Let me see if I've ever put that one together. That sounds like one I would do, just being stupid. So let me see if that's here. But that's a good one to talk about. I mean, it's probably people would probably choose Dyer, right? I mean, reluctantly, you would have to, I think, choose Dyer because he at least gave something to the club sometime at some point. I mean, Ndombele scored on his debut, played a couple of sweet through balls. But you know, obviously the shit with the cup game where he would walking off the pitch. I mean, even though ability, I think Ndombele's head and shoulders above Dyer. I think that if you were keeper West Hamming those two, you would have to keep Dyer because at least at one point he was important for the team. You know.
Are you? Have you got more than one cat?
Yeah, can you hear him?
I can hear cats, but there's more than one.
Yeah, I have two. I've got two cats. Their names are Grizz and .com. I don't know if you guys have seen the show 30 Rock over there, but there's a show called 30 Rock, and there are two characters named Grizz and .com, and name my cats after them. But it's a great show, so check it out if you've never watched 30 Rock. Very feel good. You know, it's a great show. .com, shut up. He's loud. They get loud in the wintertime. We've got 10 people. We've got 10 people watching right now. Everybody, happy Halloween. Very, very nice to have you here. And I just want to say thank you for choosing to spend your time with us. We are, I think, going to move into our game I wanted to play. And if anybody in the chat, I'd encourage you all to play as well. But we're going to bring up this picture. This is a bit of an oldie, but still a goodie. This is the players a couple of years ago costumed out to the nines at a fancy dress party, and I need you guys to guess who is who in this picture. So let me get Beer Talk's comment off here for just a second, and let me get big up again to Chris Peters, Wayne Bonner, Soji Fagad, and Mia W, our lovely Patreon members. We love you guys. Thanks for helping keep the lights on around here. And if you would like to be a Patreon member as well, just know it's easy to do so. And
sorry, just before because someone's jumped the gun already. When you see the player, you must put the player and who he is. So it can be something along the lines of Jordan Henderson is the Bumblebee. That type of thing, because that's like that. Right. Everyone's naming players, but not telling us who they are in what costumes they're in.
But hey, real quick, Jordy is here. What is up, homie? Away the lads. That's like my favorite. I just feel British when I say that. So thanks for letting me do that today, Jordy. Hope you're well, my man. But yeah, my mom was doing that exact thing you were talking about, just saying players' names. So we need
and you got Chris Meta Football with the next one, and your mum with the next one.
I just wanted to.
But now they've started coming in after this. People are starting to get some of the players.
So Eric Dyer, what's SOA stand for?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, that is what that is. Nice.
Sam Crow. Remember when I said to you earlier, Sam Crow's Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, see, I never watched that program, but I'm getting shown up.
Sons of Anarchy was brilliant.
I'll have to check it out. I've heard good things. I'm a hater by nature, so I want to not like it because everybody else does like it. But so we've got Julie that was saying Trips is an Oompa Loompa.
Which one? Yep. Which Oompa Loompa is Trips?
Yeah, is he on the left towards the screen? Is he on the left or the right? Whoever that is in the center. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, Beer Talk has one correct. Is Hugo Top Gun?
That
is not what we think.
We thought it was someone different.
Yeah, but you're warm. Erickson is Harry Potter. That's correct. So Beer Talk and Julie Sievers both have one correct answer on this Halloween trivia edition.
To Mum saying that Trips the Oompa Loompa is screen left.
Yep. Okay, cool. So she's
okay, so we have three so far that have been found.
Yep. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing real good. If you need help, if we don't get any answers for a while, we can definitely help a bit. I'll just say
to give people an idea, this picture was taken from the squad in 2016. Your mum's just come in with another one.
Dang, she's on it. It's not showing up for me yet. Oh, okay. Dele, she fixed the spelling down below, everyone. So give her a break. Don't be mean.
Dele is Ali G.
He is Ali G. That's very nice. I'm really proud of you for knowing who Ali G is, guys. That's my mom. She's really cool.
So you got Chris Peters is asking.
Yeah.
Chris Peters just come in and said, "Oh, sorry, it's me. Sorry, guys, really busy. If Cole, can you send me the Streamline link and I'll join when I'm free."
Yes, sir. Consider it on the way, my friend. Consider it on the way. But yeah, you can go through some comments if you don't mind while I'm sending this real quick, Jose, and we'll see if we can get these players guessed.
Klinsman's to the right with a blue and yellow scarf. No, that's incorrect. That's actually Harry Potter. Oh, I've given it away. I shouldn't even said that. Why have I said it's Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. We already had Harry Potter, though, guys.
So, no, Nita, the purple and yellow scarf is not Klinsman. This is a picture taken in 2016.
I don't even... Oh.
Rose is the Fresh Prince.
Can you tell us where?
Who's the Fresh Prince?
So it's a television show here, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, but I don't think so.
No. I know what the Fresh Prince is, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But I'm saying Rose is the Fresh Prince. I can't see Rose in this photograph. Rose could well be one of the ones that is not pictured. Sorry, it's fully pictured.
Like fully, the costume covers her whole body. Yeah, we were having the whole body. We were according to the answer key we have, Danny Rose is not pictured. Just to let you, you guys know.
Yeah, so Beer Talk's just confirming. He says the middle yellow and purple hat. Yes, Beer Talk, and who said it? Nita R. That is not. Sorry, Beer Talk. That's not the Fresh Prince. It could well be the Fresh Prince, but it's not Danny Rose.
I think that actually might be who he is going as, but yeah, not Danny Rose. We might have figured it out. That is Fresh Prince. Oh my God, he's got the camera that he has on in the opening. Yeah. That nut has been cracked. Thank you so much. You've helped us there.
So someone's just come in and said Dembele is in the centre, but have no idea who he's dressed as. So Beer Talk and Julie Severs, if you put both of your comments together, you can clarify exactly who that is, because one said one and one said another, but you're on the right track. Just got to get
both halves the same.
You need the player and what the dress does.
Yep. Just add together what you're saying. Mia.
Mia. We saw. I got your message and I said it at the start of the program. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying it, and it is Hocus Pocus you're watching. Is what I believe. That's awesome. What you finally decided.
Yeah, confirm that if you don't mind. We just want to know what you're watching. We're living vicariously through you, and we hope you enjoy the time with the kids. Enjoy that time. It's gonna be awesome. Memories. Hashtag. So yeah. And in that vein, real quick, I wanted to throw this up. Jay Sunny. I found this on Reddit. I thought it was pretty funny. So we got to see Jay Sunny real quick. But okay, back to costumes here.
So you got, Dembele is the Fresh Prince. And then he says, small screen, old eyes.
Hey, excuses. A true artist doesn't blame his tools, Beer Talk. Just, throw that out there.
Amir says, yes, Hocus Pocus for party food. Such a good movie. Yeah.
We'll enjoy. Yeah, big love, Mia.
So at the moment,
we'll see you on the next one.
So at the moment, we have Dele as Ali G, Eric Dyer as Sam Crow, i.e. Sons of Anarchy. You've got Kieran Trippier on the left as an Oompa Loompa. We've got Dembele, who's been reached as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And we have had a guess that's correct for the player, but wrong for the costume.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had the wrong things pulled up here. So we've got...
so far, Dele G. Dele's Ali G.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and then Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Oompa Loompa.
The Loompa Loompa on the left has been confirmed as Trippier, and we've got Dembele as confirmed as
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Sorry, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And Beer Talk's come back in with Jan as Captain America. No, that
Jan
is not
is
Jan.
here.
Yeah, but that's not Jan.
But a very good guess, and a guess that I actually had earlier as well. Yan is here. Yan is here. Of course, you know Yan, the party man. Will definitely be here, holding it down, doing his thing, looking awesome. Let's say he's got a good costume. I'll throw that out. I'll throw that out there. But no, he is not Captain America. But Captain America is somebody very handsome. If that helps, maybe that's too much of a tip. But so we have Beer Talk saying Oompa on the right is Davis. And ding, 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 ding. That is correct. Beer Talk. That one's hard for us. So nice work.
On the right is Ben Davis.
Yeah.
That's correct, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. That was hard for us. We had a hard time with that one. So nice work.
Love how already watched Haunted Honeymoon in 1986 and have the Cat and the Canary 1939 Bob Hope lined up for my settling film. Okay.
It sounds like a good night, my man.
Cool, your mum's on fire. Winks is the blonde Ghostbuster. She is correct. That is Harry Winks.
You're knocking him out.
And Beer Talk says Kane's got to be Frankenstein. No. We don't know who Frankenstein is, but Kane is in the picture.
Yeah, you're seeing Kane with your eyes, but not as the Frankenstein. Frankenstein is. There's a few people that we're unsure of. The bear makes some sense when you figure it out, or if we do have to tell you, it's sort of a Papa Bear type situation. But yeah, we're getting close, guys. There's still some more really easy, not really easy ones, but fairly easy ones before things get too hard. With the guy in the center, who has a beard?
Kane is not the bear.
Incorrect. Should I show him that we have that picture of just Kane that I could show him? But that would be totally giving it away.
No. You're giving it away.
Don't let him have it yet.
Yeah. So at the moment,
I'm gonna take the picture off for a second so that people can have to think about it.
So should we put it back on? So at the moment, we're looking for Captain America. Who's the person next to him? What's the
Bane?
Bane is next to him, and then we believe it's someone said Top Gun, but we actually believe. I can't say because someone got the name right, but didn't say what the thing is.
Yeah.
And then you've got the blonde thing. The blonde thing in front. You've got Cookie. Sorry. To the right, you've got the Cookie, which you can just see eyes there. Below, you've got the blonde, the person in the blonde. Is it Mrs. Doubtfire?
That may be. It's some very strange looking lady.
So we think it's
and
Mrs.
God bless her. I mean, it takes all kinds. So
Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. We also have the bear that we know who it is. We also have the guy dressed as
the bearded guy with the sunglasses.
The glasses still hasn't been got.
He's from the movie the Hangover. He's from the Hangover. He's got the baby strapped to his stomach.
And then we've got the Mutant Ninja Turtle, which is just a process. That'll be the process of elimination. Should be the last one. You have the Ghostbuster in the front row.
The beard is what helped me with him, by the way.
And did someone get the person with the purple and yellow scarf already? Has that been got?
Yeah, I think that has been got. I believe so, by my mom. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have someone immediate right. You can see the face with the glasses and a smile. And then, as far as I'm aware, you can see someone just above on the right-hand side.
I think you are correct. Yep. And we'll pull out the sheet in a second. But look at this. Kane's the bad guy. Bane. Yes, Kane is Bane. Julie, you're killing it so far. I just want to pull this up here. There's a more
Harry Kane.
Harry Bane.
Barry
Kane. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we'll go back to the costumes here. So Kane has been found out. We know that he's Bane. We know he did those terrible things to Gotham. No wonder he is so strong and so quick and recovers so quickly. It's that tube, the hookup. I knew it. It's not a costume, guys. This is the real Kane. Anyway, that's why I went to Germany, because there's all those scientists there. It all makes sense now. Kane to play until he's 50. But guys, is Toby in the Michael Myers mask by Cookie? Michael Myers. Oh well, that's actually a lady mask. And let me check. Beer Talk, real quick. Beer Talk's got a bail. Beer Talk, no worries,
Thank
dude.
you very much, Beer
Happy
Talk.
Halloween. Thank you for being here. And stay safe tonight. Make smart choices, and we'll see you next time, dude.
And then you've got Nita saying she's not doing too well at these pictures. So
if anybody wants, we can give out some answers. If someone,
no. Let's say the ones that haven't been found yet. So the ones that haven't been found yet are Captain America.
Yep. Ninja Turtle,
Terminator at the top, Mrs. Doubtfire behind, next to Dembele. You've got Mrs. Doubtfire, and on the other side of Dembele, you've got the guy from Hangover.
Oh, and then the Cookie Man in the background.
And then the Cookie Man in the background still hasn't been caught. And you've got the Ghostbuster in the middle front.
Yep.
Although Wayne Bonner's come in and said, is that Aurier on the far right with the wig? No, it's not.
No, sir.
It's not.
Sources say no.
No. There's two players that we can see on the far right. One with glasses and one above. We don't know who Kylo Ren is, and we don't know who Frankenstein is. Although we would guess at Frankenstein, but we don't know who it is.
So I'm looking closer again at my answer key, and yeah, we can tell. So you got to think 2016. That's something that you have to think about and has to go into your.
Wayne Bonner is saying Hugo's got to be the Terminator. Yes, Hugo.
Boom. All right, everybody, we're back on track. I feel like that's gonna get us kind of into it.
Is the Ghostbuster with the brown curly hair Carl Walker? No, it's not. Although Carl Walker is in the photo.
Yeah, you're on the right track. This is good. I feel like Wayne Bonner, everybody. He is a Patreon member, by the way. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what gave him the extra boost, the extra brain power he needed to get that correct answer. Guys, if you want to be smart too, if you want to be like Wayne, become a Patreon member. It'll definitely increase your IQ points a couple, as proven by Wayne in this exercise. So Wayne, big up, nice job on the answer. But yeah, Hugo is the Terminator, and Mom asks, "Is it Kyle Walker, the Hangover dude?" So again,
no, it's not.
But we're getting, we're good. We're at least kind of in the right group of players. Like I said, it's on the far left. Next to Kylo Ren, there's a dude in a yellow shirt. And there's a dude above him. And then we've got a Papa Bear. We've got
Hangover,
Mrs.
Doubtfire,
and Cookie.
And Captain America.
And Ninja Turtle. There's some that I think if you guys could just take pot shots at, you'd have decent luck at this point.
And you've got the Ghostbuster at the front.
Oh yeah, the Ghostbuster at the front. That one's gonna make you guys mad that you're looking at him right in the face this whole time. He's not like the most prominent player. He's no
longer at the club.
True, but I still, like, whenever I found out, I was like, son of a gun. I was looking right at the guy.
He does play. He does play, and his team won the title last year, the league title, and he still does play.
Figure that. Everybody, smash the like as we are top of the league. Top of the league, everyone. I'm going to say it as many times as possible. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. I'll take this down for a second. Give everybody's brains a chance to kind of recharge. In a second, we'll tell you what players we're missing, and then that should make it easier for you. We'll do that, but we're not going to outright tell you the answers. You got to still work for them a bit. But yeah, Jose, Spurs on the Spurs front. Since we're giving everybody a bit of a break on the puzzle, do you want to kind of hit the comments made about one best Spurs signing ever, and Ndombele?
Yeah, have you got the banner up for it? Yeah.
These new comments about Ndombele.
Yeah, I was discussing with you earlier. So, Tanguy is reportedly 6 kilos overweight, despite following a tight dietary regime at Galatasaray, having ordered a burger to his room during last week's game with Bayern. So, the reports coming out from Turkey, if they are to be believed, are not good. They're saying that even the Galatasaray now, he's been 6 or 7 games he's been at Galatasaray. He started one. I think he's only played like half an hour of Champions League, but one league game he started. The rest of the time he's made some minutes. But I think the total top playing time at the moment is really ridiculous. Like 123 minutes playing time or whatever in the league. And they've now said that he's overweight, despite this regime. And that last week after the Champions League game, because he's staying at a hotel, when they're picking up the foot in the bill, and when they picked up the bill, they found that he ordered burgers. Now, whether he's done it more than one occasion, he's ordering foods that break his diet. He's breaking his diet by ordering foods that he shouldn't be eating. And the word coming out is that Galatasaray are already thinking of trying to terminate his loan in January. Now, if that's the case, then Tottenham need to make a serious decision on this guy, because he's going out, and this is his 4th loan, I believe, that he's had. And from all the loans he's had, he's just not cut the mustard anywhere he's gone, has he? He's not done anything for any of the clubs to actually keep the player, make a serious bid about the player. And I don't think he's never going to fit Ange Postecoglou's system. There's no way. We can see this already. He's not going to fit it. It's just, what do we do with a player like Tanguy Ndombele? If it's true what they're saying out in Turkey at the moment, what are we going to do with him? And
again, for people who have just maybe joined, I see Ben Kaufman checking in the chat. Big up, Ben. Apparently Tanguy is 6 kilograms overweight. Ordered a burger to his room after last week's match with Bayern, and apparently will not play for the team until he's got his weight to 75 kilograms, which is what they had agreed upon. And apparently they're looking to terminate his loan in January. Not surprised, obviously, but I just wonder how a person could clearly he's like decided he doesn't really care if he gets another payday. It seems like he's not even doing the Adebayor thing where he works hard to get the payday. You know, why not? I don't know. I feel like he could string this along. It could be a money train for him longer if he just tried for a while. He doesn't even have to try his hardest. It's a wild one for me. It's as spooky things go, and being that it's Halloween and it's supposed to be spooky, to me it's spooky that this guy is as dumb as he is. Like, what is he thinking? What is he thinking?
So Wayne Bonner saying, Ndombele is such a waste of talent. I'd pay off his contract. If he can't be bothered, then why should we? Cut our losses. He's turned into a lost cause. And Chris Agambar. Hi, Chris. Again, I think Ndombele's contract is until 2025. So we'll only be able to pay January to terminate the contract.
We have to do it.
It's just considering what's coming in. You've got your mum saying, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Meaning a baby. And Cherie. Hello, Cherie.
Hey! Cherie.
Have you celebrated Halloween? We're currently celebrating it at the moment. And what we're doing, and we'll put it back up for people that have just joined us now, we've got a picture of the Halloween party that Tottenham Hotspurs had in 2016. And we're looking for people to answer the players, who the players are and who the character is beside their name. We'll come back to it in a minute and we'll show you the photograph and we'll get you to join in as well and tell you which ones have been correctly guessed so far. But what do you think on Ndombele? What would you do, Cole? I mean,
so I just want everyone to know how much I loved him. As soon as we were linked with this guy, I was watching videos. I was watching, highlights from the game where Leon played City. I was watching everything I could of this guy. And I have like the biggest man crush on Dembele. He's my favorite player. I feel like what he brought to the team was never truly valued until he was no longer at the team. He could do things, I don't know. I thought that while Ndombele played in a much more like erratic way, it wasn't as smooth to watch. He achieved the same thing Dembele did, which was breaking lines, taking on a man or two, and then freeing up somebody else, laying off the ball. Simple things like that go unnoticed, but are really important to making a team tick. So I was so excited to have him. I was ready to. I had excuse after excuse ready when he wasn't performing. Let's give him one more year. Let's give him a manager that plays attacking football. Blah 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 blah. But he can't do it. And it's hard for me to say because I was so pro Ndombele at one point. But he needs to go.
Yeah. You've got your mum saying pay him off. He's poison. And
he's out of here.
And Ben's coming in a normal line of work. He'd be taken to an employment tribunal, and he'd be sued for breach of contract. This is unacceptable. The way footballers can honour the word. But the problem is I'm sorry, Cherie's just coming because I can see it on my other accounts, but you're coming now. Cherie's just got a message that's coming in, and she says, "I've given up on Ndombele when Conte and Jose didn't want him in the team. Now Ange not surprised at all. Is there a way to rip his contracts?" Now, the problem that we've got is, he's got another year and a half. So basically, when January the 1st comes in, he's still got another 18 months left on his contract because it finishes in June 2025. So if you're going to rip up his contract, because it won't be done by mutual agreement because Ndombele is not that way inclined, and Dembele will want every penny because he's not going to make any money after this contract ever, wherever he goes. So he's going to hold firm for his year and a half to be paid off. And if he is on the reported 200,000 a week, then his wages alone are going to be 10 weeks is 2 million. So a year is going to be 10 million. So you're looking at paying the guy about £16 million to pay off his contract in January. And don't know what Levy wants to do, whether he's inclined to do that or not. I don't know. It's just really sad. But part of me says, look, let's just cut our losses. And if it's 16 million, let's wear the 16 million rather than send this chap out to go out. I mean, he doesn't only embarrass himself, he embarrasses the club by doing what he's doing.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, at the end
it's
of the
definitely
day,
it's egg on our face for sure when a player of ours is having this problem. But I put up this banner. But do we blame him for not caring about Spurs? I mean, is he just a normal person doing normal person things, or did he? You know what I mean? Did he do anything wrong? I guess is the question I have.
Well, if I go back to what I was just saying, right, before we answer this, is that when I say we end up embarrassed, it's an embarrassment for us. It is and it isn't, because at the end of the day, we know what we've got, right, in him, and that's why we're loaning him out. And it's down to the clubs that are then taking him in on loan to, they make their own decision on him. So they would have seen what he did at Napoli. They would have seen what he did at Lyon or whatever when he went there for them short stints and did his loans elsewhere. So, teams will know about him when they come in and say, look, can we have your player on loan? So they would know all this. They would obviously, you'd like to think they would do their due diligence when they come in to get him on loan. But then
you'd like to think they would.
But where was our due diligence?
Exactly.
Because if we go back to when we brought him in, then our due diligence on the player, what did we buy? Did we buy the player on the back of he had a couple of good games in the Champions League, and he played against some really good sides in the Champions League for Lyon, and he done really well, and all of a sudden he was a superstar. I will say it's Poch that wanted him, right?
That was me giving Poch some control.
Poch was the one that wanted him, and it was on the back of him. He outplayed some really strong midfields in the Champions League the year before or the season before. But all these things, there's 2 games or a couple of games in the Champions League. Is that doing your due diligence on the player? Because the player looked unfit in France as well before he came to us.
There's
the same.
There's this comment here. from every coach feels they can change him, fools, and that's what we thought. I think that's what Pochettino thought. They thought, hey, if I can get this guy's work ethic up, if I can get him playing my way, he can be a world beater. Don't you think that had to be what Poch was envisioning? Wasn't in Ndombele that would fight and would press and would,
If you watch Ndombele on the pitch, he's running and his style, everyone says it's languid, right? He has a way of movement, or the way his body moves is totally different to anyone I've seen on the football pitch.
That's what makes him so hard to defend, I think.
He looks so different when he's moving, on the pitch. But that same body shape and movement is what I saw when he was at Lyon before we bought him. So the due diligence part for me is someone definitely got it wrong. Pochettino may have wanted him, but those that then were advising him, or those that were then doing the scouting reports, I think something must have gone awry. It's either that or we have been heavily duped, because I don't recall anybody else. Well, I'm saying that, but Arsenal paid 72 million for Pepe around the same time.
I thought City were in for Ndombele too, if I'm not mistaken. Around the same time, City expressed interest, which then made us pay up faster.
I'm talking about people that have paid money for players to be duds, and for me, I remember Pepe going to Arsenal at the same time from a French club as well, and they paid 72 million, which was a big fee back in the day, even though it's five years ago. They paid 72 million. Pepe went out on loan, and I think they may have now got rid of Pepe now. So they've got, when you're looking at the amount of value, well, then they trump us on Ndombele, but not by much, nearly 10 million they trump us. But still, it's just a mistake that can never, ever be made again, not to this magnitude.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna let this guy cook, and I think we should, he can't be doing that anymore. Wayne Bonner, Patreon member Wayne Bonner, says Tottenham and due diligence have not gone together hand in hand in the past. Yeah, that's very true. But hopefully with Longa and this fellow here, Paratici, hopefully, and Scott Munn and Ange. I mean, hopefully we've now got a team that can get us,
Did you see? Sorry, the news. I didn't tell you that. I should have told you. Did you see the news about the Aston Villa chap that we're after?
It got mentioned on the show yesterday, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
Apparently, he was at Tottenham before. I can't remember the name, to be honest, but he was at Tottenham before. It looks like.
Dang, cool. I wonder. We're the kings of having people back, so I mean, I'm not surprised.
But it says a bit more about him, and apparently, we're after him.
Sick. Hey, I just wanted to again big up our Patreon members. Even though none of you guys are available today, I'm very sorry about that. We will work on that. We will coordinate better. I'm really excited about these takeover shows. They're gonna be sick. But guys, Wayne Bonner, Soji Fagad, Mia Williams, Chris Peters, Wayne Bonner, Soji, and Mia. Okay, cool. I thought I missed somebody. We're all good. Our lovely Patreon members. If you would like to join them and be a Patreon member yourself, have a chance to take over this channel. Jose and I'll be in the back. We'll have a backbone, but shoot, if you want to throw that out the window and do your own thing, if you want to sing opera for the whole show, if you want to, anything you want to do, try to make it Spurs related if you can, but if you can't, you can't. Guys, here is the link. Patreon.com/talkandball. There. As low as $2 a month, you could become a member, and all the memberships are basically the same. No real difference, to be honest. So, guys, yeah, if you feel inclined to do that, do it. But if you don't, just I know you got Spurs friends. I know you got Spurs friends that watch YouTube channels, that watch that watch We Are Tottenham TV, that watch Irish Hotspur, so let them know, hey, there's this up and coming channel. This guy, he wears sunglasses. He's really cool. He knows a lot about sports. And then he's joined by a red-headed guy with a mustache and a beard. And yes, exactly. And they'll come and they'll check us out. They'll love the channel. You guys love the channel. We love you. To everybody watching out there, thanks again for being here. Big love. We are the Sunglasses Brothers. That was good. We looked good though. I loved it. And again, everybody, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave this up for a while just to big up these peeps in between comments at least. Nita saying, when it is over, it is over. Waste of money to even have him coming back sitting on the bench. Yeah, and the attitude in the locker room seems great. Sonny seems to have fostered this like family of like people. And I think that it would get really messed up if he came back. I think it would really, really mess things up. And I don't know about you, but I just don't want him back to mess up that vibe. Hey, hold on. Somebody's calling. 1 second, guys. Luke. Oh, hey, I didn't think you were going to be able to make it. Yeah, come on. Come right in. Here we go. And boom. And boom. Boom. Guys, everyone, it is one of our Patreon members himself, Chris Peters, in the house. What is up, Chris?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You sound great. Yeah, absolutely. How are you, my guy?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. I thought, come on. I've got everything done I need to do.
Well, hey, I'm going to leave this up here. You're number one on the member list, too, because it's in numerical order of whenever people became members. So your name's first in the list, my guy. So Chris Peters, again, thank you. And I wanted to tell you, Barnaby and I have been communicating. So there's things in the pipe there.
I'm really glad.
Yeah. So that is a good thing. Julie saying, Chris, good to see you.
Good to see you, Mum.
Yeah,
well.
yeah. She's chilling, chilling like a villain. Saturday, wait, is today Saturday? No, today's Tuesday, isn't it? Wow.
It's Tuesday, Saturday.
Woo. So having my days off being Saturday and Tuesday, I sometimes just have absolutely no idea what day it is. Well, happy Tuesday, Chris. I hope you're well. Hope this, is finding you well. Spurs right now. We're talking about a couple funny things. You've heard the comments and seen us and our take on Ndombele. What do you think we're gonna do with Ndombele? Do you think we're gonna cut him loose in January, or you think we'll look for another loan?
Well, yeah, of course. Galatasaray, as I've heard, they didn't do their due diligence. Of course, Galatasaray are blaming us. It's like, why blame us? It's not our fault. You saw what it was like in the last 3 years. It's not our fault. You decided to take him on, as they took on so many other players over the summer period. So. Yeah, it was it was their fault. They should have known what it was like. Personally, a year and a half to go, I would just pay him off. It's not going to suit what we are doing at the moment. And you can see within the last 3 years, he's not got himself back to match fitness, how you'd expect him to be. He's not trained with any of our coaches. He's been a bit of a journeyman. So what's the point of even having him? And the thing is, if you do pay him off, it will be who is going to take a chance on him to bring him into their team. And it's like, it's just going to go into the wilderness and disappear as a footballer. And in some respect, you can say, if he's on 200 grand a week at the moment from us, and maybe what was he at where we bought him from? Maybe it was 50 grand or 100 grand a week. Maybe that was one of his payoffs. He thought, right, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to carry on being who I am, and I don't really care about football. Maybe he's one of those people. He just gets a payday. That's it.
It's kind of looking that way to me. I mean, from on the outside looking in, it seems like it was a pretty smart move. You come, you half-ass it at training, you collect your money. People are mad at you, but you don't care. They're not your friends. They're not your family.
As I said, I'm going back to, I don't know how the due diligence was done in the past on it, but to pay him off, Chris, it's going to cost about 15 million to pay him off. Now,
Well, that's nothing, really.
well, it depends whether they want to pay him off with that 15 million or whether Tottenham are hoping that Galatasaray keep him till the summer. Because you keep him till the summer, that's 5 million less to pay him off in the summer.
Galatasaray won't keep him. There's no way. With everything I've heard about coming out of what they're saying about him and blaming Tottenham Hotspurs, they won't keep him.
He would surely take a structured deal as long as he got his money, right? So we don't have to pay 15.
Chris, what are they blaming Tottenham Hotspurs about?
Well, things that I've read was Galatasaray saying, "Oh, we blame Tottenham for loaning them to us," and it's like, well, it's not our fault. Surely, as you said, you've got to do your due diligence, see what he's done previously for the last 3 years with us, with the other teams he's been loaned out with, and they've all given up on him. I was going to say it's a little bit like Dele Alli, but Dele Alli is a different issue because he's mental health issues. But I can't imagine that's the same with Dembele. He just seems like a journeyman that's just like, I'll make as much money now and then I'll have my high life at the end whenever, people don't.
It all dries up. Yeah.
I don't know whether you heard. I don't know whether you heard what I was saying earlier, Chris, but I was saying that he's been loaned out to several teams now over the last few seasons. Now, the due diligence, we don't say to clubs, we've got this player on loan, do you want to loan him? Clubs inquire to us, is this player available for loan? And then we'll say yes or no. Now, why Tottenham should be blamed, I'll never know, because the due diligence should be done by the club that's looking to loan. So they would have seen, so let's say Napoli took him on loan, because Napoli was the first club that took him on loan, I think. Unless I'm wrong, it was Napoli that took him on loan, right?
Sounds right. That's what I remember.
And when Napoli Leon took him on loan, he did whatever he did and whatever he didn't do. And then the following season, we've allowed him to go out on loan again, but Napoli have come in and taken him. So Napoli had to have done their due diligence to see what he did at Lyon, blah, blah, blah. Right. So he's played at Napoli last season. This season, Galatasaray have said, is he available for loan? Tottenham have said, he's available for loan. So that means Gala must have done their due diligence. So it's not Tottenham's fault. We're just saying someone's up there for loan. And if you decide to take him, that's your lookout, not ours. So I cannot see how a club can blame Tottenham.
No, exactly.
Guys, I get flagged if I play a under 21 goal. Your boy Valith scored for the U21s, and I won on the show.
They're playing against Peterborough in the cup, isn't they, tonight against the men's teams?
Yeah, it was 1-1 at half time. I saw.
Do you want to see the goal?
Yeah, please. I would.
All right, here we go. Ellie's here. Ellie can watch too. Hey, Ellie.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, here we go.
This is tonight, Ellie. Valise.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah,
like it was nothing. Like it was nothing.
Just
walk off
there tonight.
It is. Okay, I'm gonna get that out of here before I get in trouble. But so
it's like
that
was take that.
Exactly. There was no difficulty there for him at all. That means if we he's like a pig. If you feed him, he'll gobble it up. Pretty goal, says Jules. Julie. Yep. Agreed. We all agree.
Cheers, Thanks for coming in. I hope your meeting goes well, Bobby. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for spending your time with us, Bobo. Big love, man. See you soon, Bobby.
And he's right. Dry roasted peanuts says the dog's excited about Valise.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
Just to explain, it just so happened that the goal went in when his dogs just started barking. It's, as you're all aware, it's Halloween and the trick-or-treaters are coming to the door, and every time they come to the door, it sets off my dogs. They go absolutely mental.
Yeah.
And we can't keep opening and shutting the door to people, so we just have to leave the box of treats out there and say to them, be kind to each other and share these about and be wary that others are coming after you and stuff like that. So we don't have to open the door with the dogs because the dogs go mental. Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
No worries.
Ellie, thanks for popping on. How are you?
All right. Yeah, I'm sitting on my daughter's bed because I've been banished because they're all watching soaps downstairs and I'm not into stuff. When you can talk Tottenham.
Yeah, I saw Ellie put a message on one of the WhatsApp groups that I'm part of saying, I need to go on the show because I'm bored. Everyone's watching soaps.
I've been there. I've been there 100%. So I'm really glad that we could afford you the haven to come in to talk Spurs.
I messaged Lady back and I said, I've just seen your message in the other group. Yeah, do you want to come on tonight? You can come on with us.
I know.
Well, guys. So now that everybody's here, we can get to the questions. Our friend Shay Ray from Australia, mate, has asked us a question. Says, has it always been when Spurs buy an expensive player, they have always flopped? First, Ndombele and Meatball. I love that. Now Richarlison. Are you guys going to give Richie more time?
But the thing about Richie, what I was going to say about Richie, though, Richie may not be the most stylistic player, but Richie gives it his all. Richie tries. It may not look pretty at times, but Richie tries. Ndombele just don't fucking try. He just doesn't try. He shows no passion. He shows no energy. Shows no oomph. Shows no drive. Shows fuck all, to be honest with you. But Richie at least, okay, he's much maligned, Richie, but Richie tries for the team. He does try. It may look awkward at times, cumbersome and that, but he tries. So for me, I'd give Richie more time.
Yeah.
I
think
it could be an impact sub as well. It could be an impact sub. You know, like he might not be a first teamer now. Now we've seen like what Johnson done well, didn't he? He really did. Like
he quickly made a name for himself.
Yeah. Like it was a cameo role, but it was a fantastic cameo role because that header that he did, and then he had the gall to get into the box and create as well, which was brilliant, you know. But Richie wasn't that bad as people were saying. In that first half, he was working his socks off, and he done 3 really good slip balls, and then the back header that he did to Maddison, but Maddison muffed it over the bar.
Yeah, I know. That would have been beautiful. Can you imagine how pretty of a goal that'd be talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks? That would have been that was a beautiful build-up.
I'm always for the underdog, me.
Me too. But I think that's why we're Spurs fans. You know, I think if we weren't this way, we would have all, you know, we know people that go the City and the Arsenal routes because, you know, they win a lot or historically won a lot, you know, or United, but we're all Spurs. And I know a lot of it is family stuff, but I like to think that there is a lot of that underdog loving spirit in us all. So that's one thing I enjoy about Spurs fans. We're all, you know, we're all good people, I think is what it comes down to.
Yeah, true.
So okay, but yeah. So Chris, you didn't really answer. Are you gonna give Richie more time?
I'd definitely give him more time. He tries, as I said, I think on Saturday. I just think his work rate is exceptional. He just tries. You know, you've got both Kulu and Richie either side. The work rate is unbelievable. And as I said Saturday, when you bring a replacement on for Richie, as Ellie just alluded to, Johnson had a great cameo at the end of that game, and it's about wearing down the opposition and then bringing in some of his what we hope will be superstars in the future to be able to change games, and he did.
Yeah, for sure. 100%, 100%.
So it is about his work rate that he puts in. I don't care about he's not scoring goals and stuff like that. It's just about the work rate he puts in and does it for the team.
Yeah, that's why I like him. I like him. I think he's not just hardworking. He's got, you know, like he wants to do well. Right, and he's got lots of skill what people don't give him credit for. You know, I know his first touch can be off sometimes, but in that game he done 3 really good passes to Maddison, and like some people don't remember that. They just remember the stuff that went wrong for him, like the shot. You know,
the only thing about Richie, I mean, you look around all of the players and they're all smiling and happy and cheering each other. Richie's like.
Yeah, he's got that fight, isn't he?
Yeah, he needs a goal. He needs a goal or two. He needs a goal or two to get the smile back.
Yeah.
needs a little sunny in his
I
life.
don't think he even smiled when he scored. You know what I mean?
No, he thinks that he expects himself to be scoring every game. So if he scores, he's like, "Yep, okay."
He's moody.
Well, let's go back.
Yeah,
he is, but I like that about him.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's negatively affecting the team or anything. You know,
No.
I feel like Sonny's positivity. I think everyone probably kind of thinks he's hilarious. You know,
Yeah. They all love him in the changing room.
he's all business on the pitch, says Julie. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just think what he needs to do is
Exactly. Look at this.
he might be cutting out all the silliness now. It's got further into the season of silly tackles and silly little trips and stuff. So hopefully Andy told him, just, if you're getting upset, you're not doing what you're expected of, just don't do those stupid things to get yellers and get sent off and stuff. So hopefully he'll start cutting out that part of his game. Same as Romero, he looks like absolute business now compared to last season. He's just so calm, and it's great that who's got next to him, Van der Ven now, probably calms him down with Ricardo at the back, calming him down. He just knows, okay, I don't have to do everything and go mad and try and stop everyone. I trust in the whole of the defence and everybody in the team.
Yeah. They play for one another, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
In different compartments. Like Basuma plays with Maddison very well. Sarr plays with Basuma very well. Van der Ven with Romero is amazing. And Udogie and Van der Ven have got a good understanding as well. Now we just need the front three to click.
And I feel like we're that close.
But they're not as clicky as the other lot.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And real quick, everybody, to the 12 people watching, happy Halloween from Talking Ball. You are tuned in to a very special show featuring Patreon member Chris Peters. And we've also got Queen Ellie in the building, who is a new member of Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. As I understand, you are now part of that channel. So I'm happy to hear about that. And now it's just some girls who love Spurs. And big up to you ladies both. I can't wait to see the content that you guys churn out. But yeah, so I got a little off track there. I think that the next topic we talk about, there's
no. Look, can we go back to the photograph, because these two have just joined us. Right. So before you go to the photograph, this is a photograph of Halloween 2016 Tottenham Party. Right. But we've asked people to guess the player and what character he is. Right.
Okay.
We'll let you two fire some off, and we'll tell you whether they're correct or not. Some have been correctly guessed already by the chat. Some people have not guessed some of them at all yet. So, who can you see, and what are the characters?
I can see. Oh God.
Ericsson's Harry Potter.
That's correct. Ericsson is Harry Potter.
I can see. Who's that? Is that Eric Dyer?
Eric Dyer is Top Gun, is it?
No, Eric Dyer is Sam Crow from Sons of Anarchy.
I wouldn't know what it is.
Okay, but
same. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that one. It's a bad show, but Jose likes it.
Oompa is Trippier.
Which one? There's a left and a right one.
Right at the bottom.
Okay, so that Oompa is Kieran Trippier.
I can see Harry Winks.
Yeah, sorry, Ellie.
No, I can see Harry Winks, but I don't know what he is.
Okay, Harry Winks. Where is he?
He's like in the middle, above the one with the white.
Is that Ghostbuster?
Yeah, so that is Harry Winks as Ghostbuster. As one of the Ghostbusters.
Above that is Larice as is it Henry Winkler as the Fonz?
No, it is Hugo Lloris, but the Terminator.
Oh, okay.
That's Ali G in the yellow.
Yeah.
But I don't know, what player is that?
Oh,
It's
that's
obvious.
not Dele Alli, is it?
It is Dele
Dele
Alli.
Oh, it is.
Oh my God.
Dele Alli is Ali G.
Yeah.
I can see Dombele.
Which one?
Below the big orange thing at the top.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that is Dembele, and he is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I wouldn't have got
Okay.
that at all.
No, I wouldn't have got that.
So
Any more
the guy
players?
next to him, to his left, our right, is from the movie The Hangover. Whenever he had the baby strapped to him, I'm not sure if
Oh,
any of
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
saw
yeah.
Netflix, but
Yeah.
well, that's what
He's a
he
player.
is.
And then you've got Mrs. Doubt. So in between him and Dembele, you've got the Hangover and you've got Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Where's Mrs. Doubtfire?
And then you got
Can
a
not
cookie.
You not see Mrs. Doubtfire right beside
Is
to
it
the left
by
of it,
Larice?
to the left of him Dembele is Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But no one's guessed Mrs. Doubtfire yet. No one's guessed the Hangover yet.
Or no one's guessed the orange thing in the back. The orange thing in the back, it's a cookie face, but you can see the eyes looking
The
out
eyes
of
is
the
all
cookie's
you can
mouth.
see. And
The
no one's
eyes
guessed,
give it away.
no one's guessed Captain America yet. No one's
Hold
guessed.
on. Leo.
Yay, Leo.
All right, we're playing a game, Leo. You're in.
Captain America. Who could
So
that be?
And then the cookie face, the eyes should tell you.
Just to remind you all again, this is a 2016 Halloween party.
Yeah.
All right. So nobody's guessed.
Is that Toby Alderweireld?
Who is he?
The Captain America?
No.
Ah. Because he's big. He looks like a big bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody big and somebody beautiful, and if that helps, Ellie, there's somebody the ladies think they're pretty.
Jan Vertonghen is in the photograph, but he's not Captain America.
Okay, where is he? Is he the one with the curly hair with the boxing gloves? At the
bottom, no. But
Yeah.
your mum's saying, is that Vincent Janssen, the Ghostbuster at the bottom? No, it's not.
It looks
This
like
is a player. We'll give a clue. It's a player that's not with Spurs any longer.
But say that again.
The player is no longer with Spurs.
The one down the bottom is no longer with Spurs. Right,
Oh.
so my Hotspur is correct. My favourite in Dembele is the Fresh Prince.
Most of them are not Spurs.
That's
No
a
longer
good point.
Spurs.
He never really caught on at Spurs. He went on quite a few loans, if that helps.
Who's that? Which player?
The front guy.
The guy in the front won the title with the team that he played with last year.
Nkudo?
Here at Trippier.
Trippier is the Oompa Loompa down the front. But we're talking. I thought you were talking about the guy that's a Ghostbuster.
We are, yeah.
At the front.
We are. The
curly
Ghostbuster in the
haired
front.
one.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's won his league. He won the
He's-
league title last season with the team he plays for.
He's not British.
He won the league with the team that he plays for.
That he currently plays for, and
His
he's not. And
parents-
he's not British.
His parents are athletes as well.
Oh, God.
And then you have two players on the right-hand side, extreme right, one above and one below. There's two more players there as well.
Yeah, the one in the Franken, that monster face.
That's
I don't
too-
know.
yeah,
That could
that's-
be anybody.
Exactly. The bear is
Is
a
that
papa
Ericsson with
bear.
the glasses? That's
Yeah.
Ericsson with the glasses.
Harry Potter.
And if you think of it, the
Sorry,
bear
Harry
as kind
Potter.
of a papa bear.
The bear is a
that-
papa bear. He's the papa of the team.
Is that Aurier right on the right?
No,
There.
no,
No?
no. It was before Aurier's
So-
time. This was 2016.
Oh,
So
I
we
can
got-
Google this if you want.
No, we don't want you to do
No,
it.
we'll give you some hints. We'll give you some hints. On the far right, is a gentleman who we thought was going to break through at Spurs. Was kind of an attacking player, utility attacking player. He could kind of do it all. He reminded me of James Milner, but for some reason, we wanted to put him on the wing.
He was a midfielder. He was a midfielder that could play as an 8 or a 10, and we sold him to Fulham. If that helps out.
And then the player above him is a player we spent a lot of money on, and it seems like a panic buy, and people made fun of him forever. He was a meme, and then learned to love him before he left. Helped us into a Champions League final. Those are the two players over there on the right.
And we sold him to Watford.
If that helps with any. Oh, man. Hey, we got one of my best homies in the house. John Fitzpatrick. Let me get this off, dude, so we can see faces. John Fitzpatrick, what up, my guy?
He's in the
Everybody, John
Champions League.
Fitzpatrick.
There we go. Look, we got Bryce playing now. Bryce.
Whoa! Shitty Soko. Yes,
Come
he is
on.
the one. He is the player that
Sissoko is
went
the
to
one we
Watford.
sold to Watford, Ellie.
Yeah, let me pull them back up.
Yeah.
So Sissoko
yes.
Sissoko is
Oh my
right next
God.
to Snoke from the Star Wars guy. He's right next to him. And then underneath is the player, the attacking player that never quite made it, but was Spurs born and bred.
And
We thought he was going to do it.
And we sold him to
Fulham.
And he's not made it. He's now no longer at Fulham. He never made it. He was a youngster. He was at England under 21 international. All that went right through the ranks.
Whoa, Fitzpatrick is back in Ireland,
Oh,
everybody.
what's his
Just to
name?
throw that out there. I'm glad you made it home safe, my man. It's a long journey. Big love, John Fitzpatrick. Shay Ray. Larice looks the coolest. One Deli looks funny, but he looks like Snoop Dogg, LOL. Yeah, you should Google
Bryce is
LAG.
coming with the answer there, Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say Josh Onama. Yeah.
That's what it was.
So
Right.
plain old Bryce. Do you know who the Ghostbuster in the middle is? We're down to just a couple that we haven't got yet. We haven't got the Ghostbuster in the front middle.
Mrs. Doubtfire, The Hangover, and Captain America.
And the cookie in the back. And all you can see in the back on the cookie is his eyes, but that's all you really need.
And the bear.
And the
Oh,
bear.
that could
Yeah,
be
the
anything.
Papa
Look,
bear.
look at the clue that Mum thinks. I see shark eyes on the cookie. Who can that be? Who can that be, Julie Sievers? Who has shark eyes?
Who is that? Anyone have a guess? Who on our team has the most dead? Well, they're not with us anymore. Well, I mean, they're alive. That sounded like they died. They're not a Spurs team member anymore, but they had shark eyes. Lamella. Eric Lamella is the cookie. Boom.
Yes.
Nice work.
Right,
Great
so
work.
Bryce has said Harry Kane. Which one is Harry Kane? Harry Kane's been found earlier on in the show, but can you tell us who
Harry Kane, is he the monster with the green face?
What's the green face?
No, Harry Kane is Bane.
The guy, the bald guy with the head thing on, right by Hugo.
Yeah.
One that we're missing still, guys.
Well,
Who is right by
Oh,
Musa
maybe.
Dembele?
Can you show Bane? You got him on a single photograph. This is Harry Kane. This was Harry Kane. He is Bane.
No,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
They did a good
He
job.
must have put contacts in as well because Harry Kane's got blue eyes.
Well, he's never
And
had
they look brown.
he's never had a bald head, has he?
No, but this is what
That's
they
a
did.
weird, yeah.
They've done it so good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So who we got to get? The teddy bear?
So
the man
Teddy,
that's
so now just
the
to say
Papa bear.
the Papa Bear at the back. Then you've got in between Ndombele, you've got Mrs. Doubtfire, and you've got the Hangover.
On either
Then-
side of Musa, yeah, you got the
Musa.
Mrs. Doubtfire and the Hangover.
The second Oompa Loompa hasn't been guessed by either of you yet. So that's the one that's next to Ericsson. The Ghostbuster at the front hasn't been guessed by anybody yet. And Captain America hasn't been guessed by anyone yet. And neither has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So you just got to remember, this is 2016.
Yeah, I think that's like only 7 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah. Put it this way. I'll give you some clues. Captain America's now retired.
Oh.
Mrs. Doubtfire won the league last year with their team. The person who is Mr. Hangover still plays but doesn't no longer play for our club. And the second Oompa Loompa, the one that's half standing up, that Oompa Loompa still plays at our club now. And so does the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. He's still at our club at the moment.
I'm going to bring it back to us for just a second, just to show everybody how beautiful we are. These are my beautiful guests. Jose and I have assembled a team of beautiful people to help us uncover the identity of these costumed Spurs players from 2016/17.
They uncovered an extra player because they uncovered Shark Eye, so they uncovered Lamella.
Yeah, Lamella.
Yeah,
That's one that hadn't been uncovered earlier. So
I think so. Who's funny? So think about who we haven't got, and think of who's funny, and then you can guess. And also, they're standing right by Moussa Dembele. So the hangover guy is somebody funny, and they're friends with Moussa Dembele. So with deductive reasoning, you could say that's probably.
Who's funny with Moussa
same
Dembele?
nationality. No, same nationality. Good friends with Dembele.
Oh,
They're buddies.
so Belgium.
Yeah.
So it must be Vertonghen or Alderweireld.
It's Vertonghen.
Vertonghen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, they're buddies. They're long time buddies.
So the Ghostbuster, who is the Oompa Loompa on the right hand side, the one that's slightly standing up?
Somebody in the chat already got it, but you guys haven't got it yet. So the Oompa Loompa, not Kieran Trippier, but the one on the other side.
Someone got it at the start of the show, but these two haven't got it yet. He currently plays for Tottenham at the moment.
He played the other day.
He played the other day. Yeah, the Oompa Loompa played the other day.
Oh.
It might have been hooked, but he played the other day.
What do you think?
Who got hooked the other day, guys?
What do you mean by hooked?
Who got hooked off the pitch? Take it
Hey,
off.
Shayra, we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. So yeah, you guys, let me get this off here for a second. But yeah, guys.
Sonny.
Who got hooked the other?
No, who got hooked at half time? Who got hooked at half time?
Oh, Davies.
That's correct.
Davis.
No.
Yeah, that's Davis.
Oh, okay.
And now we gotta get I'm leaving that comment up there because the guy in the front, while he's not Captain America, he is from America. If that helps you guys guess who this rascal is. He didn't score many goals. That wasn't his position. Nope. He was more of a defender. Nope, more of a defender.
American centre half. Who won his league? He won a league title last season with the club he's at.
With Celtic. What's his name? Carter Vickers.
That's correct.
Cameron Carter Vickers.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's him hiding.
You put hair on him.
Exactly. That's all you really got to do, and it's impossible to tell. So
And
now we have Captain America and
used
the
to-
Ninja Turtle.
Captain
Look at the
America,
comments here.
No, Captain America used to be a goalkeeper at Tottenham.
Some of the comments though are good.
He's now retired.
Brad Friedel?
No, 2016.
Oh, right. What's his name? Kelsey Keller? Not Kelsey Keller.
2016. Keller was years before that.
Yeah,
So
I'm
we're getting
just-
some
I'm
comments
just
here.
thinking that
Where's
American
Sonny?
name.
Where is Sonny?
No, he was a
Plano Bryce
goalkeeper.
says,
Yes.
but not American. Plano Bryce says, is that turtle? Is a turtle Danny Rose? It is not. Julie says that Sonny is the
Robinson?
turtle.
Sonny
Anybody
is the
think?
turtle.
Sonny is
Sonny
the
is
turtle.
the
So
turtle.
Sheree, Sonny is the turtle.
But Captain
Bryce-
America, he used to be a goalkeeper. Sorry, he used to be a goalkeeper for us.
Is
He was.
still
There we
playing?
go.
Not long ago.
No, Wayne Bonner has come in with a comment, but Wayne Bonner's guessing two players at the same time.
Oh,
Right, so
Wayne Bonner's saying,
Vaughan.
which one?
which
Yeah.
one is it?
Vaughan, if he's a goalie, it must be Vaughan.
It is Michelle Vaughan.
is
It's Captain
Michelle.
America.
Oh my god.
Yep. And I think that just about gets us to the full
no,
list. Oh,
no,
wait,
it
Mrs.
doesn't.
Doubtfire.
Teddy bear.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
And the teddy bear.
Doubtfire.
Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire won the league last season at the club he's at. And it's not the only league he's won since he left us. He's won a number of leagues. He also won the European Champions League last season for the club he currently plays for.
Walker.
Correct. That is
Kyle
Kyle
Walker.
Walker is Mrs.
Yeah,
Doubtfire.
it is. It surely is. And then the Papa Bear. Think about this ragtag group of people. Think about who the Papa Bear is in this group.
Who was their papa? Who was the papa? He's Papa Bear. Who was the papa at the time at 2016? Who's the pupper of the group?
And he's fucking up Chelsea right now.
Oh, Pochettino.
There we
Pochettino!
Hey!
So we have done it. We have done it. They didn't take
Yeah.
a picture this year. And I don't think that Postecoglou puts up with this goofy shit. And so I think he said, no Halloween party for you guys this year. So we'll probably not see anything like this year. It seems way too fun and not utilitarian enough for him. But I'm glad they did it in 2016, so we could check it out today.
It's quite funny. The guy at the bottom doing the Ghostbusters. It reminds me of Jack Black with that wig on.
No.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Lamella Jr. is the guy at the back.
She's asking who's by. She's asking who is that by Lamella in the thing, and we don't know. That is unknown to anyone.
See, the thing is, to me, Odaviral's missing there. So he could be the man in the Iron Mask, or he could be Frankenstein, or Kylo Ren. But then also missing there could be, I'm not sure, because we were debating this earlier, whether Llorente was at the club.
No, not 2016, I don't think.
Okay, and or could it have been was Wanyama at the club then?
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're missing Toby, Wanyama. You know, there's a few players, but we're not sure because we're only going for the ones that we've got confirmed. Danny Rose is missing from there as well.
Yeah, he's got to be in there somewhere. You know, Danny Rose is having a good time.
But he's not being confirmed.
Seems like the type to.
But because he hasn't been confirmed to us, we can't tell you that it's him or the other. But we're supposing that out of the other guys, it could be Odaviral or Danny Rose. And your mum's saying it could still be Vincent Janssen.
Della's got a cigarette as Ali G. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. That's just something. That's just a phone in his hand. He's got something.
Wanyama joined 16-17, and so it could be Wanyama, it could be Odaviral, it could be Rose. In any of them orders, could be Kylo Ren, Frankenstein, and the Man in the Iron Mask. So they're the three that could be missing.
So Ellie and Chris Peters, with the emphasis on Chris Peters, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You're kind of the boss here. Just something that we had to talk about, but not right now necessarily, unless you want to. Is this? We were talking about the match over the weekend, and let me get this banner out of here. This kind of doesn't really fit the mood. Oops, not being very professional. Let me get that out of here. But so the question I posed to you guys is this. But like I said, would you rather talk about this now or later?
To talk about it now. So what we're saying is a doggy was injured for the game the other night, and clearly, if a doggy's injured at the moment, or he's not fit to play, or we have to bring someone in, who would you like to see from the current squad we've got at the moment? Who comes in for you? And so we're saying there's only two players really we can look at the moment. If we don't want to switch Van der Ven out from centre half, so who would you rather see as your auxiliary left back? Would you rather see Davis or Emerson?
Emerson for me. Yeah.
And why? And what's your reasoning why?
Well, the first half, I think I said talking about on Saturday. The first half, Davis was just, no work rate, not positioning how you expect, not working in the way that we're supposed to be playing. But when Royale come on, you can see that he had taken on everything that he's expected of a.
What happened there?
What happened here?
That's it. You're back.
Nothing. Definitely wasn't user error. I was trying to do something cool, but I made it worse. But you were saying that you were talking about how everything changed. So
yeah. So of course, when Emerson come on and he understands the process and where positioning and where everybody's supposed to be, trying to help the team going forward and passing and stuff like that. The game completely changed, I think, when Emerson come on second half in place of Davis. So he's definitely got to be the one, if Udoji's not fit to take the place. I read things today that said Emerson doesn't care where he plays. He just wants to play for the team.
That's the type
he's
of shit
much
I do
fitter.
like. I love that type of stuff.
Yeah. That's what you want with every player in the team.
Exactly.
I mean, I could go back to say about Peppermint Sarr, where he's on only 10 grand a week, but he just loves playing for the team.
And he knows, keep this up, and that's
that.
gonna, yeah, right. But you know that he knows that that's gonna, you know, the times 7 at least, you know, on that salary.
Yeah, I don't want to be a bit of Adrian to go on another different thing talking about, but yeah, this
big love, Adrian. No, we
worries me where he's on 10 grand a week. It's disgusting.
It is pretty gross. But Ellie, mom here says Emerson. If she had to pick somebody to come in to replace Doggy, 100%, she says. What are you saying? Would you put in, since he's naturally on that left side, would you put in Ben Davis, or would you put in Emerson there as well?
No, I would put Emerson, because not only that, is Davis, right? He's not that type of player to play this system. He just hasn't got the know-how or the inhibition to go forward either.
Right, yeah.
He's not
He's
very
so
good
used to
going
playing
forward.
back.
We need our left back. Whereas, all right, Emerson's not the best going forward, but he is better, and he's a better all-round athletic player, and he can play the system because he's got the legs, right? So he's got a better understanding of the system in my book. So I would prefer to see Emerson. Plus, I like him as a player. He gives his all every time he plays for us. He doesn't let us down. All right. Sometimes when he's going forward, he's a little bit clueless when he's trying to pass to somebody, but he'll learn in time. You know, when you come to the Premiership, it's a big step up, right? So slowly he's improving. You can see the improvement from when he first came, right? So
Jose wants to check his passport.
Yeah. Whereas Davis, he's hit his ceiling, hasn't he?
Crash into it. He's trying his hardest to lift that ceiling up. He's trying, but he's did it.
It's all about youth now. The difference in age as well, and trying to work.
I'm too old. I couldn't, even if I was really great. I'm too old to play football. Like you know what I mean? Like I couldn't play, even if my skills were
telling this to us,
top-notch.
Ray. Thanks.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. At 30, like the age is crazy, because at 31, I'm just like, I couldn't do it.
Hold on. But yesterday they announced the Ballon d'Or winner, and he was 30 whatever years of age, and it was Lionel Messi again.
Yeah, well, that's true. There are some people that are absolute freaks of nature. I mean, we talked about the Rooney versus Ronaldo thing the other day, and how they're the same age. Rooney and Ronaldo are the same age. One of them took care of their body, and the other one didn't. And I'm more in the Rooney stage than the Ronaldo stage of my life.
Yeah, see, truly, he was never athletic, as in his body, but he was very good at running. Very powerful runner. He'd worked hard for the team, but he was athletic though. Like all the
too many cigarettes, though. I think.
Yeah, like he didn't look like the body. Didn't look like he could do what he could do, right? So I don't know when you see that overhead kick he did against Manchester City.
Oh, of course, fabulous. That's classic. Yeah,
you wouldn't think a player like that could do it, because he just looked out of shape.
Kiba and Kaiba. Kiba and Kaiba.
You'd rather see Davis. No. Davis should go back to Swansea, where we bought him from.
He could have a career there. That's a good idea. I love the guy, and I want him to stay. I mean, I don't want him to stay, but I want him to stay playing football. He seems to enjoy it. Emerson has the vibes, though. I love the electric smile. I do think that the vibes in the locker room have been immaculate this season. Let's talk about vibes for just a sec. Do you think that, I said this in another show, but I want to hear both of y'all's opinions. I think making Sonny the captain has improved the vibes around the whole team, and I think his infectious smiling, like, behavior and demeanor, and like never give up attitude, and like believing in himself, I think that's rubbing off on the other players, and I think it's making them better. I think it's making them believe in themselves more. I think it's helping. I honestly thought that he wasn't captain material. I'll be honest, and I'll say that I thought that was a bad move when we did it. but he's clearly shown that he can change. I think he's helped to change the morale of the team. But I don't know if you guys think I'm yes. If I'm giving Sonny too much credit, or not. But I don't know. I think he's helped change the atmosphere of the team.
I agree. He's just infectious. I mean, did you see him in the tunnel after we'd beaten Crystal Palace? He did the biggest scream ever, you know, because he's so proud of the players. We didn't play well, but we got the win. That's the main thing. Right?
His hug with Johnson after the goal.
Yeah, calling Johnson on, come here.
Yes, that's got to be good. That's got to be good for Johnson. Players used to come to our team because they wanted to play with Kane, but I think playing with Son is just as big of a draw. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I don't know. I think we've got something really special in him. I'm glad that he's there, and I think that, like I said, he looks like he believes that he can do anything at any time. If we need to score, he thinks he can do it. He's like the Michael Jordan of our team. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a minute left and we need to score, get him the ball. He'll make it happen. And I don't know. We're at the end of the day, we're really lucky to have him. I think his work ethic and James Madison, I think, said in an interview recently that he wants to hug Sonny every day. And who wouldn't? You know what I mean? I don't know. We're just I think the vibes are perfect at the club right now. Compare that to the Conte days when they couldn't even play what they wanted in the dressing room for music. You know what I mean? Like, these are young kids. Like, of course they're going to be listening to shit, but like, let them do it. You know, they're out there making more money than you and I will ever see in our lives, and they're playing sport at the highest level. Let them listen to their dumb stuff before the match. I don't care. And I don't know. We're allowing. It's cool because now we're tactically a little more fluid, and the guys can express themselves, and you can tell they're having fun. And I don't know. It's happy days to be a Spurs.
Well, that's what Andrew's telling you to do. Just go and express yourself. Be yourself. I've told you what position, where you've got to be, positional play, stuff like that, and just go out and express yourself. Going back to Sonny, I did really love watching the videos after the game where Bentancur, push Bentancur, cuddle Bentancur. So it was just beautiful. It's like, he's back.
Yeah. They really made him feel special, didn't they?
Yeah, he does a good job about that. Yes.
Yeah. And 100%. We're going to need him.
This man.
You see the difference between his legs now to when they showed him when he was really skinny. So he's worked so hard to get his body into shape again. The muscle tone is there, isn't it? Fantastic.
I suppose the question would be, though, if when Bentancur comes back to full fitness, and Jose will probably have more thoughts about this, of where's he going to fit in, who's he going to take the place of, or will we have to bide his time? Because Sarr, for me, has taken that position, and how are you going to drop him?
I think Sarr owns it right now. I know you didn't ask me, but I want to hear what Jose has to say.
For me, Bentancur comes back, and when he is fully fit, he walks into our side. End of story. There's no argument. If you watch what he did last year, if he is fit, and the crux is he has to be fit because it's demand in the Premier League. And what I saw, although I'm happy to see him back on the pitch when he came on the other day, what I saw though is I didn't see him doing 110%. Do you see what I mean? It was good that he's back on the pitch. He wasn't running up the pitch, closing down. He wasn't smashing into tackles. He wasn't doing all that because he's just come back. When, and I'm hoping now, if he comes back, if he gets fully fit, he walks into the team. And if he's fully fit, then you've got your dream three. And your dream three will give anyone a lick in the division. And for me,
which is whom?
It's
Lolo,
Boss, Lolo, and Madders all day long. And every Sunday included, all day.
Or if you need a defensive midfielder, this guy I heard is available.
It's Halloween. He's popped up. It's Halloween.
We said his name.
The biggest scare yet tonight for me.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest scare for me would be if he was on the team sheet. Real quick, I just wanted to show we've got some attacking depth for once. And we're gonna in this hypothetical, we're gonna presume Sonny is starting in the middle. Out of these four sexy guys, who do you put to complement Sonny? Put on the left and the right for a front three. Who is your front three comprised of? And like I said, we've got all these beautiful lads to choose from, strapping lads. By the way, I bet they carved pumpkins this year. Hope they did. Hope they did a good job. Richie's in last year's kit. Don't worry about that. Yeah. So we'll start with Chris Peters, Sonny in the middle. Who out of these guys you pick for left and right? I've got an idea, obviously, for mine.
I still think you need to start with Kulu and Richie.
Oh, that's a very brave answer. I like that.
Starting, as I said, where they are playing now, slowly bringing in Johnson. But there's been a lot of talk about you could also swap that. Johnson put him probably in his preferred right side. Kulu, depending on who's available or not. Like if Suma's missing out and stuff like that, Kulu could probably fit in there because of his work rate. And Richie on the other side. It's a really good puzzle to have and really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
A good problem for the manager.
Yeah. And but I would continue. I mean, don't stop something that's working at the moment. Of course, if you're up in the game, playing with the starting 11 that you always do, and you can change it when you're winning, or you can bring on someone to change the game like we did with Johnson the other day. Just continue as you are. So I wouldn't change it at the moment, and then just see how they go further up. Because of course Johnson's quite new, so he's not exactly going into the game and going to be starting and do the work rate that Richie does. So, or even Kulu. So it's about using these players where you see fit, and it's all down to Ange. He knows what he's doing. We no one can tell him.
Can't tell him nothing, as Kanye West would say. Can't tell him nothing. That's a good point. And I think for a Chelsea game, you make good points too. It's going to be a battle of strength in certain parts of the pitch, and having two strong players in Decky and Richarlison might be beneficial. Queen Ellie, it brings us to you though. So assuming that Sonny starts in the middle, which I think it's pretty safe to assume that he will, who out of these lads would you put on the left and the right?
I'm going to agree with Chris. I'm going to keep Richie on the left and Kulu on the right, just because I think he's earned it in terms of his work rate and his general contribution to the team while he's been on. He hasn't, like a lot of people say, oh, he's rubbish, he can't control the ball, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before, right? I just feel that he deserves his chance because it's not just because of his hard work. He does some really nice balls, and he's got a lot of shithousery about him, and he puts off opponents. And you need that. He needs to break down the opponent first before Johnson can come on and do his bit of his flair stuff. So I would stick with Richie. I like him. I really do like
five subs. Yeah, I get it.
Him as a player. I don't care what anybody says. I like him because he contributes to everything we're doing. And people don't give him credit for all the hard work that he puts in. They say, oh, it's a requisite that you've got to work hard. But some players don't work hard. But he does it week in, week out. When he's got his chance, he wants to, but sometimes he overworks. Sometimes he should relax and, chill out a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy your
You can tell he's
with
stressing
him.
himself out. You can tell he's like, he knows he has to score, that it's, the good graces he's earned to get into the team will only last so long if he doesn't score. You can tell that is like very obvious to him. Real quick, I wanted to go back to Dry Roast Peanut, who answered the last question saying, not Emerson's biggest fan, but he has to start over Davies after the last performance. We all agree for sure. And Dry Roast Peanut also said that my skin looks 21. So big love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then when I asked that question, Mom said Ben and Decky. I think she must mean Ben and Brennan Johnson.
Hopefully not Ben Davis.
Yeah, Ben Davis and Decky.
Not Ben Davis, Brennan Johnson.
Yeah. And then same thing. Jairus Pina says Johnson and Decky for him. I'm gonna go with the panel guys. Jairus Pina and Mom, and I'm gonna agree that I think I would start with what we've got. Tire him out with our shithousers, and then move the finesse players in later on, and let us try to kind of pick them apart that way. Obviously, let Son do his thing, but save some gas for the second half because I think that's when things will really open up. And our superior fitness will get us through. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0-0 at the half.
The other stats I saw the other day. Sorry, Cole. The other stats I saw the other day. So, assist to the assist this year. So, anyone that's assisting for someone that assists a goal, they've now got stats on those.
Oh, like a hockey assist. It's called a hockey assist too. Yeah.
Decky is third in the league for assist to this assist. So where we can see where the player's going to go and maybe set up a goal. He's now third in the list. I think it was 20 or so passes that led to a goal from an assist. So, I mean, he is really valuable at the moment, as well as his strength and his work rate.
Yeah.
So, just a quick one for Ellie. Before I answer the question, I'm going to give a quick one to Ellie. Ellie, England ladies are playing tonight.
Are they?
In the European Champions Nations Cup.
We've got a Spurs lady who's made the cut, Grace Clinton.
Okay, so at the moment,
very talented midfielder.
At the moment, it's half time.
Okay.
And it's Belgium.
I wasn't looking out for that. I didn't realise.
Belgium 2, England 2. So
Okay.
Belgium scored in the 9th minute through De Neva. England equalised through Lucy Bronze in the 38th minute. Frank Kirby put them up ahead in the 44th minute. But then in the 6th minute of extra time in the first half, Belgium have equalised through Woolert. So that's half time at the moment. Right?
Okay.
However, what I wanted to draw your attention to is Spain's game is already finished. And they played in the Nations League against Switzerland. And the score was Switzerland 1, Spain 7.
Wow.
7?
Yeah. Now, what makes it even more interesting to me is Spain had 13 shots, 8 on target, and from the 8 on target, they scored 7 times.
That's amazing.
And
they're a fantastic side.
But last night, and I mean, I haven't seen the lineups, I just wanted to check, because last night, I don't know, did you see the Ballon d'Or show?
I didn't watch it, no.
Okay, so you know the Ballon d'Or winner last night was Aitor Bonmati.
Okay.
So Bonmati got it. So Putea's got it last year. A
Yeah.
Barcelona player got it the year before that, and now you've got Bonmati, you got it.
Well, she was fantastic.
And Parayuelo got 3rd place.
Yeah, that's the young player. She was fabulous.
She got 3rd place. And both of them were in the lineup tonight for Spain, because they were both at the awards yesterday, but they both played tonight as well. So anyway,
you know how much global warming, pollution, jet setting. Honestly.
And further on that, Jose,
the 21s were losing 3-1.
Yeah, we're losing 3-1 to Peterborough.
Yeah. And that was that. I just wanted to bring your attention to the women's stuff. So I think the women's game, I don't know, it might be on ITV2, ITV4 or something like that. I'm not sure though, Ellie. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah. I've been so busy on streams, I'm not catching up on any of the other football. But look, normally what I do, I'll just go through the scores, right, on live score, and I'll see who's played and who's scored. And then I'll look out for good players as well. Yeah. You know, like when you see a player scored a hat-trick in another league or a brace.
You guys want to see? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Ellie, I don't think you were. Yeah, you guys were here. Can we watch do you guys mind to watch the Belief goal one more time with me?
The Belief goal, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I want to watch that one more time. Since we're getting absolutely pumped in that game, I'd like to watch the one good thing that happened.
But you got to remember, Peterborough stuck out. It's a men's team against young boys, and they're in League One, isn't they? They're not even League Two. They're League One. I think. So
we're playing a proper side, aren't we?
Tonight, yeah.
Boom! Straight down. I got to do that. I hope I don't get banned for this or whatever. But look, one more time.
Is this
Look,
It's
we're
that cup.
dissecting it. We're
is it a
dissecting
cup
it.
game?
Yeah, it's that Papa John's or whatever it is. It's a cup game. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not going to affect our league position.
No, it's a cup game. We're playing against a League One
We're
side.
playing proper men.
Yeah, League One side.
Dang,
Right.
look at the proper men. Look at that one right there.
Right.
So
Oh,
going
man,
back to
another one of you.
going back to the question you asked, right?
Yes, sir.
Obviously we don't take the training on the pitch. We don't train the players. We don't know what they look like or anything like that. And we also don't know what the master plan is for Ange. But the master plan for Ange seems to be that he wants wingers that invert, because he's always playing inverted wingers. He doesn't play out and out wingers that go past players. So therefore, inverted wingers, for those that don't know, and everyone should know, is players on the weaker foot, so to speak. So they cut. So they, with their stronger foot, they're cutting back in. So they invert. Now, for that purpose, then you would think that he would pick. But he actually could pick, what's his name? Brennan Johnson to do the inverted down the left.
Yeah.
Because that would be sick. I think that would look great.
He's got Decky doing the inverted down the right, isn't he? But at the moment, he's choosing to play. Sorry, can you hear me now better? Yeah, he's choosing to play with Richie and Kulu. Now, to me, I don't know whether that's going to change, but I would love to see Johnson used down the right and Hill is left-footed and used down the left to see
like actual traditional wingers.
Yeah, to see what we look like doing that, because at Celtic, looking at the wingers he had playing at Celtic, they got past players and put the ball across the box along the floor or along the deck, because Sonny ain't Villiers, Sonny ain't Richie in the middle. He's not going to win you high balls against centre halves.
No.
But Sonny along the deck can buy space, because he's brilliant. He can buy space. He's so quick of foot, over 3 to 5 yards. He's murdering you. So you get the ball in nice and low, Sonny's going to score goals. Where we see Sonny score brilliant goals from outside the box with left or right, he's doing it, and his body shape and all that. He's doing the same thing, only inside the box now. Yeah. So but as I said, whatever Postecoglou's done, he's got right so far, because we're top of the league. So can't knock him. So he must be training, and he must see something himself, being a professional coach, that we all don't see, and that's why he continues to pick the team the way he does. But I agree with what Ellie said earlier. The work rate that you get out of Richarlison and Kulu, you know what work you're going to get out of them, because we've seen it. It's not just not the first year. We saw it last year as well. We know what they can offer us in work rate. But Brennan Johnson's new to us, and so is Brian Hill, because he's hardly played for the club. So we need to see what work rate they offer as well. But I think to start against Chelsea, I'd be surprised. Well, I don't know how to call it surprise, but I don't think he's going to go far from the beating drum that he's done so far for the last 10 games.
He shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, against Chelsea, you don't want to be taking a bunch of risks and trying a bunch of new things. I mean, if it's been working, let's let it continue to work. So I guess we'll definitely talk more about this. I mean,
but remember what we discussed yesterday. The one thing that we all love about Ange is that Ange picks a side to play against an opponent, to play against their weaknesses, and to play for our strengths. And that's how he sets the team up. He's always said, I've got players that can play in similar positions, but they all bring different attributes to the game. So, at the end of the day, it'll be interesting, because obviously he would have measured Chelsea up. He knows what Chelsea are about. Whoever they bring in, Chelsea have played a lot of their players this season. So the scouting team that we've got, or have gone and watched Chelsea. So we've got a dossier on them. We know what they do. Any player that comes in, what they're going to do in whatever position. Ooh. And Postecoglou will set the team up in order to take advantage of the weaknesses that he can see in their team.
I hope it's a physical. I hope it's a physical dossier. I hope it's like an actual manila folder that's tied with the little. I wanted here you go, boss. Here's the plans. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm sorry for the trees, but I hope it's a physical dossier.
You've never lived in England, Carl, so you wouldn't know about all the brown envelopes, would you?
No, but I would know. One time I ordered something from a courier when I was like stuck there whenever I had COVID, and I did not think it was going to be just a guy on a bike that brought my mail. I know that he was associated with the mail, but it was just a guy on a bike. Like, it was so cool. And I was like, so are there tons of you guys? He's like, oh yeah. And they all get a little area. That's so cool. That's very neat. Something I was expecting the mail truck or something like we have here, but nope, guy on a bike.
Yeah, no, we try to get rid of our mail trucks, but we've got them from America. We got your UPS and all that now over here, haven't we? So.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No, and I was in lovely Tim's Ditton at the time. So Tim's Ditton is my new favorite place.
I know Tim's Ditton. That's out in Surrey. I know it.
Lovely little spot. Stayed there for a while. COVID, gotta love it. But yeah, guys. So we're gonna talk about this more. And Jose, can I tell everybody what's happening Friday?
Tell everyone what's happening tomorrow as well. You want? Shall I tell them, everyone?
Yeah. Tell
so
everybody.
On tomorrow's show, we have the lovely Ellie from Just the Girl Who Loves Spurs.
Lovely.
Big up, Ellie.
And co-guesting tomorrow will be Ben Kaufman from the Coffee Company and Tottenham.
Big up, Ben.
Yes. Rock and roll, baby.
And
I'm excited.
Thursday we're gonna have a chill because we're gonna have to chill after having these two on tomorrow. Have a chill probably day Thursday, and then on Friday. So basically, what people have got to understand is that our clocks went back last weekend, but in America they don't go back till the 5th of November. So it actually means that instead of being 6 hours, we're now 5 hours. So
instead
for Colin,
4, it's 5. You mean?
Oh, well, I live in a weird time zone, so it's 5 right now.
It's 5 now instead of 6. It's 5 now at the moment. So with Colin, he has to go. Can we come at 4 o'clock? Colin has to be at work by 5:30. So really, we're looking at doing the show between an hour and a quarter max, so Colin can get to work. But this will all change as of the 5th of November because the clocks go back or forward or whatever is in America. So the North American time and the GMT time will be back in balance like it was pre-Saturday.
Yeah.
So, but on Friday show, we have Brian Daigle from Tottenham on tour.
Oh,
nice.
And we have the Irish part of the Irish Hotspur on Friday as well.
Hey,
Will he turn up?
Dave Harris.
I've got
will he turn up?
Yeah.
He'll be here. He'll be here.
Send him a telegram to kill them.
He promised.
Traffic last time.
So
We'll make him get on
gonna-
his phone just and do it from there.
So what we're going to do after this show is we're going to prepare the thumbnails for tomorrow,
Yeah.
and we'll prepare the thumbnail for Friday's show to get them out nice and early. So we're going to send them to certain people. Ellie. But we're sending them to certain people that are coming on the show as well to put out into their groups as well, so we can attract a bit more of a crowd.
Yes.
But we've got a show lined up. We've done quite a bit to line up for Friday because we've never had them on before, where other guests we have had on, so they know our format, so to speak.
Yeah.
But we're happy to announce that we've got 2 superstars tomorrow, and we've got another 2 superstars on Friday.
Wow.
2 superstars today. It's been a star-studded.
Oh, sorry.
Days.
And 2 superstars today. I was talking about the superstars coming up. Yeah, of course you've got 2 superstars today.
Chris is a superstar because he's got a Denmark top with Foybier. Come on.
Yeah, my God.
The reason I've got this, my wife earlier this year went to Denmark for
Nice.
a long weekend.
Lovely.
And I'm part Scandinavian. So she said,
Foybier.
yeah.
I'm part Norwegian. So
yeah, there you go. So yeah, she said, "Oh, I've got to get this for you," and it's one of the nicest tops I've actually found.
You look very good, and if I could say so myself,
it's a really nice top, well made. It's not like something you make in England that's cheap and nasty. It's really nicely made.
Some of that made in America shit you got right there, the good stuff. That
Well,
made
my grandparents' names were Anderson, so that is very Scandinavian.
And Christian Anderson.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, I'm Severs and O'Connor, and so that's pretty Irish and pretty German. But
we've got Son and we've got Madison, Emerson,
Richarlison,
Charleston. Yeah, we just haven't got
5 sons of Spurs.
We just haven't got an Anderson at the moment.
We'll get one. We'll get one. Put it on the list. Daniel, we needed Anderson. We could have got one too. I feel like Joachim Anderson, that plays for Palace. What is it? I think he's a fine player, and I think he would be pretty good in our back line.
Yeah.
No, but
And
no.
Also, another Dane, Thomas Frank, beat Chelsea. Come on.
We're going to beat Chelsea. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys about that. How are you going to feel about Pochettino coming home?
I like Pochettino. I think he done a marvellous job for us. I would never, ever, ever boo him. No way. I'd give him a clap.
I'm trying to say I wouldn't boo him, but I don't know.
Stop.
No, I don't like it that he went to Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
But I would never boo him because he was a very good ambassador for our club. And he was... I don't know why he went. Why did he go? He's so disappointing.
Big old dummy.
Well, it was either Chelsea or Manchester United, so either way, it was horrible.
Or nobody, just sit there on the
I would rather him go to Manchester United.
Yeah. Honestly, I would rather him go to United too. And then he already has mountains of money. I mean, he'd get another job coaching. Just wait, go to another country.
Chris or Ellie, are either you going to the game at the moment or not?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the game.
Are you? So
yeah.
So what I'm going to ask, we're going to ask this continuously now throughout the week. But if you were in the stadium, right?
Yeah.
And Pochettino comes out with the team, are you booing him? Are you cheering him? Are you clapping him? What are you doing to Pochettino?
I'm just clapping him.
Yeah.
I won't cheer his name or anything like that. But I'll clap him out of respect for what he did for our club.
Chris?
But then once the game starts, that's it. No more clapping.
And I was going to Chelsea in. I'll come to that after the game. What about you, Chris, mate?
I'd probably just slow clap him. Well done. But I'm really annoyed, when he joined Chelsea, all the things he was saying, this is a big club, but it's like, don't start this again,
Yeah.
That's not fair. Yeah. And we absolutely adored him.
But you've got to say that because when he went to PSG, you would have said this is a big club as well. You've got to say these things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but at least that's abroad.
Yeah. I don't know. No.
Oh, look at this lovely message we got.
Yay!
That's my mommy loves me, everybody. Love you, Mom.
And then when you're referring to the sons at the club, look at that.
Ellison.
Ellison. Perfect.
Yeah.
She is.
That's your name now on Ellison.
Ellison, yeah.
So,
you know what? If Hotspur leaves, I'll either have to take up Son's name or Madders. I don't know. I think I'll take Son.
Matters fits you though.
Ellie, yeah, because I'm mad.
I feel like that your play styles would match up.
What about you, Colin? If you was at the game, right, and Pochettino's coming out, what are you doing, mate?
Are people around me booing too? Is there booing around me?
I'm asking, what would you do if
Personal.
he comes out? So when he comes out, whether he comes out to see the pitch or whether he comes out with the team before the team come out or whatever, so it'd probably be something like that. He won't be with the team because that's
Can I curse on this? Can I curse on this show?
Do you like?
Yeah.
I'll just get his attention and I'll go, "What the fuck, dude?" And that's all I'll say. And I just want him to think about that. And I don't even want to answer me.
No, it's going to be, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?"
So to me, I'm joining the healthy brigade in Ellie, and I would clap him because of what he's done for us.
It must come with, you guys are more mature than me. My feelings are still hurt.
So Ellie, you're going to be at the ground, right?
Yeah.
So once the match starts, what are the fans going to be like? Not just to him, but to Chelsea. Are the fans going to sing?
They're just going to be slandering Chelsea at every given moment.
There we go. That's the difference I was trying to get to, Cole, is that it's all right to clap, and we will clap Pochettino out of respect because he did manage us. But once the game starts, Pochettino's forgotten about, mate. He'll be forgotten about, and the fans will go and do what they need to do and what they should be doing as home fans. And that is cheering the team on and getting the better of your rival fans, although they're going to be outnumbered, getting the better of your rival fans in the singing and in the fanatical side of it.
Yeah, because we've got to rate our players. so they know how important this game is, you know, to win it. Because we won it last year with that Ollie Skip Thunderbolt, and then Harry Kane made it 2-0, didn't he? So, look, we've got to go out on that pitch, and there's no friends then. You know, we're like warriors on the pitch to beat Chelsea.
Yeah,
Because like they've taken our thunder, haven't they? We were the big club. All right, Arsenal had won more than us, but we're the glamorous club in London. And then they came along with their oligarch money and like took over, didn't they? And they made us look stupid in a lot of the games that they played us. Yeah, so we've got to pay them back now. It's our turn to pay back.
25 years without beating them or something. It was absolutely mental. Like I grew up in the Chelsea area and I used to get beaten by them all the time. I used to get so much grief. Oh.
When we beat them at their ground, when Dele Alli scored that worldy goal, do you know the one that Eric Dyer pinned to him? The only part Dyer done that was any decent that season, right? And that was fabulous win. And Ericsson scored a thunderbolt as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need more of that. We've got to we owe them a lot of payback. Yeah.
I wish that it was there so we could have Battle at the Bridge Part 2. But no, I think that we'll definitely come out swinging. We've got Madison now who pushes us forward continuously. There'll be no pondering on the ball.
Listen, if there was another Battle of the Bridge 2, right, I'd fancy me chances with Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Bosuma, Sarr, Richarlison, Becky.
Oh my God.
I fancy our chances.
In the thick of it.
This one we will be lords of the lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what made me laugh about that game? It was Dembele, because he's like the sweetheart of and he's trying to
gouge his eyes out. Yeah. Hey! Don't fuck around. Don't start shit.
But I'm glad it was him. He did it too. Awful, horrible person.
Diego Costa.
Yeah.
Fucking prick. I thought that's why, man. I thought that with how much Mourinho loved Costa, I thought that he for sure would have picked Mitrovic for Spurs as a backup striker. I think Mitrovic and Costa play a very similar style and are very similar players and can wind people up. But no, I think that, man, he could have been a really good backup striker. Same with who's the dude at Aston Villa right now? The older
Watkins.
No, the backup guy. He's older.
What, forward?
Yeah, he's a striker. What the hell's his name? Oh, hold on.
Chris Wood? No,
Chris Wood's at Forest.
He's gone, isn't he? No, he was at what? No,
ain't Danny Ings. No,
it is Danny Ings. It's Danny Ings. Yeah,
is that's Villa.
He plays for. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's actually West Ham. Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Ings is at West Ham.
But he was a good player, and when we were going to lose Kane and we were looking for a like player, I honestly think Danny Ings would not have been a bad buy, and I think that Danny Ings, he would, injury prone as hell, but he would have been a good player, I think, in our team back then. And I know that a lot of people were slating me for that, but I still stand by it. Danny Ings would have been a good buy, and you could have got him cheap. Could have got him for like 13 mil back then. So just saying. But guys, I don't know. I mean, that's we've pretty much got it all covered. But Chris, Chris, are you still there, buddy?
He might have gone toilet or something.
We need to make sure. I need to do that myself. We need to make sure that Chris give him a good
give him a selling to.
Yeah.
Why you go Chelsea?
What are you thinking, sir? Do you think we were all going to be okay with this? Chris, my friend, we are getting ready to hit the power button to end this, to close out the party. Let me get the jazz music going so we can say goodbye properly with the jazz. But yeah, just want to say, is there anything else you would like to talk about or anything you would like to say or promote before we head out today?
No, not really. I'm just glad I joined the show as usual.
Really
enjoyed everyone being here, and surprise guest Ellie was lovely.
We'll have to find a time. We'll have to find a time that works for you, Chris. So that we can do this like either weekly or bi-weekly or something like that. And our hope is to eventually us to not be on the show, just to be in the comments, and you fools are going to run it and do whatever you want, talk about whatever. Just don't get the channel banned. You know what I mean? And you guys can be in charge.
So, like I said earlier, Mia's doing the pizza and watching the film tonight, so she couldn't come on as a Patreon member. She messaged us. Soji's currently in Nigeria at the moment because it's his father's 80th or 88th birthday or something celebrations. So he's currently out in Nigeria. And then I don't know what happened with Wayne. But
Wayne has to work early in the morning, so he was going to bed around this time. So
I was going to say, because Wayne put the comments on earlier on the chat. So I mean, this Patreon thing, I think Chris said that 7 o'clock in the evening works fine for him, and generally the others said 7 o'clock works fine for them as well on a Tuesday.
So we'll make this a thing.
Right. I do also feel a lot of people probably go, Patreon, I'll come on, and then people get a bit nervous.
But this isn't the place. If there was ever a place to be nervous, it's not here.
But people do. Their faces out there. They've got to speak. People are what they feel and think, and it's like people start going.
Soji and Mia have got their own channels.
And Chris, you're beautiful. So you don't have to worry about that, my friend. You're a good-looking man. All right, so that's good. We got a group of beauties in here.
I said that to Colin before the show. I said I'm just old.
So guys, real quick, should I keep the beard? Should I shave the beard? Does anyone have any opinion on the beard?
No, keep the beard.
My wife says keep it too. I was thinking of getting rid of it, but I'll keep it. Okay, I'll keep it for you guys and for her. But guys, so tomorrow show 4 p.m. back at normal time. Tomorrow, like we said, we've got 2 amazing guests joining us again tomorrow. And we've got 2 amazing guests joining us Friday. Tomorrow. Well, I don't know. We've already told you once. Might just make you guys wait. There's been some comments put in. She says, don't tell her bosses that she's at work.
No,
that's to the bosses.
No, what I was saying is, because your mum was commenting, I wasn't sure that she was at work or not. So I was going to invite her on, say, why don't you come on? But she said, that's why I work, and she said, yeah.
Yeah,
she's at
work.
She'll
come on one day. Good deal.
Is your mum working from home?
No, she's got her own office kind of back away. My mom's a big shot, so she's got her own office, and when the phone rings, she just doesn't answer it sometimes. She's just like, I don't know.
I'll leave that one.
Yeah. She gets to do whatever she wants. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Let me do some. Hey, Jose, can you do some talking for a second? I'm gonna grab some links.
I was gonna say, Colin, if your mum gets a phone call from Pochettino, she could go,
Perfect. You know what you guys should do? You guys should get my mom on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs channel, as she's a girl who loves Spurs. That's a great. I think you should
have a girls show. That'd be good, actually.
Yeah, she would love it.
I'll watch it.
But then you've got. I think in America they've got their dialing tone is different. So when you're saying "badur" to R1 here, that's what happens if you put the phone down here. But if you put the phone down in America, they've probably got a different tone.
Beep, 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 beep. There you go.
Okay. Car stuck in traffic, isn't it? That noise.
That would annoy me. They got to change that in America. You got to go to badur.
Spurred On is the name of Barnaby's channel, right?
Yeah, are you
Spurred On?
We need to chat about him.
He reached out to me today, and I'm gonna get his channel pulled up here as well.
Okay. Cool.
We were chatting about Room and everything.
Yeah, and so right there is Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. That's where you can find Ellie when she's not here. She has recently joined forces. The two have become one to create one powerful girl who loves Spurs. Almighty powerful. And then we've got
they've got Jim there. They've got Jim in the background as well.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
true.
I'm
Add a
and
little,
I'm
add a
glad
little
it's not in the
testosterone in there.
toilet today, Ellie.
Oh no, I'm not in the toilet today.
There you go.
That's because Angela's downstairs and she was a bit. She came in from work and she had a really bad day at work. So I said to her, "I'm not going to go into the toilet. I'm going to go up to your bedroom."
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
Well, tell her we're sorry she had a bad day. Hope it gets better.
she did. She had a
Um,
rotten day.
And that's never good. I hate that. I hate
I
work.
know.
I'm so glad I'm not working today. It's been
I'm going to go and comfort
wonderful.
her when I go downstairs.
good.
You're
good.
You're a good mama. You're a
Yeah.
good mama. Everybody, this is a channel of a person that that Chris knows and is close with. His name is Barnaby, which is a wonderful name. It's the name of the elf from the movie Santa Claus. So Barnaby has a channel called Spurred On. Spurred On TV is his channel now. There is the link. Please check that out and watch this space. He and I and Jose will be doing content together in the near future. Thank you, Chris. And then again, here is where you can find Ellie and Kate and Jim. YouTube.com/@JustAGirlWhoLovesSpurs. So, guys, is there anything else we need to cover? I think we got everything. This has been a good, fun show. It was harken back to my old days of having it be free flowing. The show was like jazz today. There was not a lot of structure, and I like that. You know,
I'd say personally, big up Kate. She's gone on loads of shows lately, and she's absolutely been blowing it. She's
Brilliant. I know.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Yeah,
I'll have to. Yeah, I want to run the game and have her get me on.
All the horrible other supporters. She's been brilliant.
I'm gonna
and even with
have to hit her up team up.
With some of the Spurs supporters are going, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the league, and it's like, no, calm down. She's been brilliant.
I know. She's so brilliant.
I love her.
She's got her own mind, right, and she's not swaying. And like when she goes on the Football Heritage, because he invites her on quite a lot, right? She holds her own. And I said to her, Kate, don't let them change your mind. Stick to your, because she put 7 Spurs players and 4 Liverpool players, right? And she stuck by her guns because they tried to say no, and she stuck by her guns. So I was so proud of her.
Yeah,
Spurs are gonna win the league, though. I'm throwing that out there. No disrespect to anybody else and their beliefs, but
look, if we beat Man City, yes.
If we beat Chelsea, I'm gonna say, hey, it's ours to lose. But yeah, City will be the ultimate test. But everybody, we're gonna chat in the back room, and you're not gonna get to be there, everyone. I'm sorry for that, but thank you to everybody who's joined us. Both live and if you're watching this on a recording, you are 2 hours and 13 minutes in. You've really put in the time. I hope you've enjoyed the show, listening to us talk and ramble. We've enjoyed having our wonderful guest here today, and Chris being a total G, Patreon extraordinaire, Chris Peters. But guys, we're gonna end the stream there. I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I almost said Saturday again. It's Tuesday, dang it. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow at 4. Be there or be square. Actually, no.